Whatever is happening right now with your SP, you can completely change that. You always have the power to change your current circumstances because you are the operant power. You are the only person that really has a say and that can really change things. The external reality, whatever you see, whatever you are living right now, is just a reflection of your current beliefs. So whatever situation you are in right now with your SP, you can change that by basically just changing your beliefs. And by extension, that means that you can also change whatever they are feeling that is impacting the current circumstances that you are living right now. So whether you had a big fight, you are in no contact, you are friends but nothing more, maybe you have gone on a few dates and then nothing really came out of it, or maybe you are together but your SP is not fully committing to you. We can change all of this. The truth is, the external circumstances do not matter. Like I said, they are just a reflection of your old beliefs that you have, and the less you focus on the external reality and the more you focus on your internal reality, your beliefs, the faster that reality shifts and those circumstances completely change. But I know that sometimes we can get caught up in reacting to the things that we are living, reacting to what they are saying and what the world is showing us. But what I have found that works the best to shift those beliefs and to really stop reacting to that 3D world, to your external reality, is tapping. And when it comes to your SP, there is nothing better than this very little known technique called surrogate tapping. I have spoken about surrogate tapping in a previous video. Check that out if you haven't. I go into a little bit more in depth on how it works, and I really hope you give it a try because it works like magic. However, if you really don't have an interest in what that looks like and you just want to tap along, that's exactly what we are doing in this video. I am going to walk you through how to change your external circumstances right now with your SP in this tap along. If you don't know me, I'm Alex. I'm a manifestation coach, and for the past year, I have been incorporating EFT tapping into all of my manifestations, and it has been absolutely life-changing. So I felt like I had to share it with all of you so you can do the exact same thing. I truly believe that when it comes to manifesting your desires, you have to change all of your beliefs, your self-concept, and all of the assumptions that you have about yourself, the external world, other people, etc. And the best way to do that is through tapping. It is so easy, so effortless, and you can see the shifts happen basically in real time. Again, if you have never heard of tapping, I've got another video explaining all of that, so you can check that out as well. So let's get into this tapping. As a reminder, we are going to tap on the forehead, eyebrow kind of area, the side of the eye, under the eye, the collarbone, then you squeeze your wrist and you say peace. I am also going to add some pattern interrupts in there after each round, so it really helps your subconscious to rewire all of those beliefs a lot faster and in a much fun way. So make sure that you do those, don't skip them. So first you want to close your eyes and go back to your current circumstances. This can be like you looking at your phone and seeing that they haven't messaged you yet. It can be that they are messaging you but not really committing to you. It can be a fight, a breakup, a conversation that you had that didn't go the way you wanted. Whatever image and memory you have that shows the current circumstances right now with your SP. So go into the memory and really feel it. What is coming up? Just go with whatever first emotion and feeling is coming up for you and let it come to the surface. You can say it out loud if you want, you can just say it in your head, but just let yourself feel all of that and feel it more intensely. How can you feel it even more intensely? Let yourself get riled up by the situation. Let yourself really be in that, how dare you kind of feeling. Okay, so feel it as strongly as you can, and then we are going to tap. Eyebrow, I let all of this go. I am so done with this. I let it go. Side of the eye, I fully and completely let it go. I am so over this. I am so done. I let it go. Under the eye, I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. Collarbone, I fully and completely let it go. It is no longer mine. It's no longer here. I let it go. Squeeze your wrist. Take a deep breath in, say peace. And now close your eyes and think of a very funny moment when you were laughing so hard your stomach was hurting. This can be with your friends, it can be your favorite movie, it can be a video that you saw, whatever it is. Just think of that. When you've got it, squeeze your wrist. Now go back to the same memory. All of those emotions, the current circumstances, how frustrating it is, how just terrible it is. Maybe now you feel sadness, maybe it's still anger, maybe it's still something else. Whatever it is, let yourself feel it. Again, if you can rile yourself up, bring it really to the surface, and then we tap again. Eyebrow, all of these emotions, all of these feelings, I let them go. I choose to let them go. Side of the eye, I completely let them go. It is safe to let it go, to let it all go. Under the eye, I fully and completely let it all go. I just let it go. I no longer need it. It is safe to not have these emotions. Collarbone, I fully and completely let it all go. I just let it all go. Squeeze your wrist. Deep breath in. Peace. So now I want you to close your eyes, think of a panda and imagine what would be the best job for them. And just be as ridiculous as you can with this. It could be that the best job for a panda is being an acrobat in a circus, but is actually a lizard-only circus, and they have to wear this lizard suit so no one knows that they're actually a panda. Just let yourself think completely differently than you normally would. This is going to be a pattern interrupt, so your brain doesn't stew in all of those feelings and you can let it go from your subconscious and completely rewire the neural pathway to this. Then you take a deep breath in, squeeze your wrist, and let's go back to the memory. You are probably going to feel it a lot less now. So now close your eyes and think of this memory. Bring it up like an image in front of you or like a video in front of you on a screen, whatever works for you. Just see it in front of you. And on the side, you're seeing this big crocodile with a pink sequin hat and a feathered boa, and is getting closer to the image, and it opens its big mouth and chomps on the entire image, and then it looks at you all sheepishly and goes like, oh, sorry. Take a deep breath, squeeze your wrist, shake your hands, and we go back to the memory. So what feelings and emotions are coming up now? It's probably feeling a lot less intense. It's probably feeling a lot more like, what even is happening? Like, this makes zero sense. You could start feeling like, well, I don't really care about this circumstance. It doesn't mean that you don't care about manifesting your SB. It just means that the emotions aren't as strong and you want to be in that neutral, I don't care kind of emotion. That is when everything shifts. So when you go back to the memory, it might look different. It might feel like you can't really get it. It might look blurry. You might not remember all the details. The emotions are just not really there. You might have even forgotten what the memory was. But bring up the current circumstances. What is coming up for you? What emotions are coming up? And then we tap again. Eyebrow, whatever is left here, I completely let it go. I choose different current circumstances. Side of the eye, I fully let it go. I no longer need this. I choose a new current circumstance. So whatever is left here, whatever emotions, feelings, anxieties, worries, I just fully let it go. I completely let it go. Collarbone, I fully and completely let it all go. It's no longer needed. It no longer serves me. It is safe to fully and completely let it go. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. Peace. So now I'll go back to the memory. If you still have really strong emotions with this memory, with this current circumstances, go back to this sequence and do it again. Do this sequence. You might need to do it 1, 2, maybe 3 times, depending on the intensity of this, and just let it get to neutral. As you can tell, it doesn't take a really long time. So if you need to go back to it, just go back to it. So now squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. Now I want you to imagine you with your recipe having the best time ever. They are saying exactly what you want to hear, they are doing exactly what you want to do with them, and it all feels beautiful and it feels amazing. I want you to feel all of these good emotions. Okay, and come back to it, squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. And now we are gonna go into their emotions, their feelings, in the current situation. So go back into the same memory, go back into the current circumstances. Again, this can be the fight, this can be that they are not messaging, whatever it is, go back into that, the same memory, but now you are them. Now you are no longer you are your recipe. You are your specific person. What do they feel? What are they thinking? What are the emotions that they are feeling right now? Don't overthink it. This isn't about like, well, I don't know if this is true, if this is not true. It doesn't matter. This is your reality. Your assumptions are the things that matter. So if you assume that they are feeling sad, that they are feeling scared, that is exactly what is happening because this is your reality. So what are they feeling? What are their emotions? It can be that they're not sure you are the one. They're not sure they can commit. They're not sure they're ready. Maybe they are scared. Maybe they are angry. Maybe they are hung up on someone else. Whatever it is, bring it to the surface. Again, bring it to the surface as much as you can. Bring it up to the surface. And then we tap, eyebrow, all of these emotions, all of these fears, all of these feelings. I let it all go. They are so ridiculous. I just let them go. Side of the eye, all of these emotions, they don't serve me, they don't serve my SP, they don't serve anyone. So I just let them go. I choose to completely let them go, dissolve, fade away, let them go. Under the eye, it is safe to let them go. I don't need to hold on to these feelings, onto these assumptions, onto these emotions. I can just let them go and it is safe to do so. Collarbone, I completely let them go. I just let it all go. I completely let them go. Squeeze your wrist, deep breath in, and peace. Again, close your eyes, think of your favorite movie, your favorite scene. Why is it your favorite scene? Why is it your favorite movie? And now we go back to the memory again and let yourself feel all of these emotions, what's coming up. And we tap again. Eyebrow, all of these feelings, all of these emotions. It's just so silly. Side of the eye, I just to let them go. It is safe for me to let them fully go. I let them go like a cloud on a very windy day. Just go, go, go until they're completely gone. Collarbone, completely and fully let it all go. I let it all go. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. Peace. Now I want you to think of a bird. He has a very big TikTok account. He's a bit of a chef. So what would be his #1 most viewed recipe on his TikTok account? What would it be? It can be a real food, it can be bird food, it can be anything. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in, and go back to the same memory. Again, what are they feeling? Is anything coming up? Any different? Let yourself feel it, bring it to the surface, and we tap again. Eyebrow. I am so done with all of these feelings. I am so completely done. All of these feelings that I am not good enough, that I am not loved enough, that it is so scary. I let it all go. I let it dissolve. I let it go. fade away. I just let it melt away and go. Collarbone, I fully and completely let it all go. I just let it go. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are in a cinema. It's only you, and this can be you as you, or it can be you as your recipe. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels the easiest right now for you. Because at the end of the day, you and your recipe are basically the same person. So you are sat there, you have your popcorn, you have your drink, and the screen lights up in front of you, and your memory comes up on the screen. See if any emotions comes up, acknowledge it. But then you see in the corner that there's like a little flame and a little like black thing kind of overtaking the whole picture. The whole image is just burning away and fading until you can't see anything again and it's all dark in front of you. It's like a piece of paper just burning up. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. Now I want you to go back to the visualization that you did earlier of you and your recipe. You are having the best time. It just feels so good. Feel all of the goodness. It feels great. Squeeze your wrist again, take a deep breath in, and we'll go back to the memory again. So you are your recipe. What feelings are coming up? What emotions? What are they thinking? What is happening? And we go and tap again. All of these emotions, all of these feelings, they are not for me. They are not mine. So I can just let them go. Side of the eye, I don't need them. They can just dissolve, fade away. I can completely let it all go. Under the eye, I choose to let it go. This is my choice, and it is safe to let it all go. It is so safe to let it all go. I am safe. I am so safe. Collarbone, I let it all go. I completely let it all go. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in, peace. And now shake your wrists very fast, very quickly, very hard. If by this point you go back to the memory and you still have strong emotions as them, go back to this sequence and do it again until you are completely neutral. When you get to that neutral point where you just feel again like, I don't care, it's fine. We'll do a quick round of affirmations for all of the things that you have just cleared so we can fill the gaps where you have removed all of the fears, all of the emotions, so you feel more empowered after this. And the rewiring happens in a much faster and easier way. So we start with the eyebrow. I am so loved. I am so worthy of all the love. My ISB is absolutely besotted with me. Side of the eye. They are so madly in love with me, and we are in the happiest, most loving relationship I've ever been in. Under the eye, I am valued, I am respected, I am loved, and I am cherished. I deserve the love that I desire. I am worthy of it. Collarbone, I am totally worthy of having the love of my life. I am so deserving of love, of the relationship of my dreams. I am so deserving of all of it. I now accept it and I let it come to me. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in. And now just to finish off, I want to walk you through a quick visualization that is going to kind of bring everything together. So close your eyes and go back to visualizing you and your recipe having the best time ever, feeling so loved, feeling so good. They are saying how much they love you. They are treating you the way that you always wanted to be treated. Now make it 10 times better. Even better. More than your wildest dreams. It just feels so good. Let yourself feel all of those good emotions. all of those good feelings. If you can smell anything, smell it, flowers, the food, whatever it is. And you are so happy. You can see yourself glowing with all of this love, all of this happy energy. You are just glowing, and you are glowing more and more. And you start noticing how all of this good energy is creating a ball in your heart space, on your chest. And the happier you feel, the more loved you feel, the more this ball of light is glowing and growing. And it keeps growing and growing until it is like bigger than you and is shining so bright. And then in front of you, I want you to picture your SP. They are in front of you, they are smiling. You take this ball of light and love and all of the goodness that is in your heart space, and you send it to your SP and you see them transform. They are also glowing with all the love for you, with all of the happiness of being with you. They are so happy. And from this space of sharing your love with them, you say to them, I love you, thank you. And when you're ready, open your eyes and let me know, how do you feel? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let me know how it felt to do this, all the shifts that happened. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video so a lot more people can find this tap along. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.